Let's get started!
Remember, woman, skill comes from practice and practical experience, but real strength comes from within you.
Nice quote there, Deadline. Where did you get that?
From the internet.
Alright, let's begin. As usual, this will not be a recap, just a full straightforward rant, because ranting about MHA is pretty popular these days. Now I will get to the danger sense part soon, but first let's cover the Handyman segment, because this video will not be complete without bashing Handyman. To start, you would think that after losing over and over and over again against heroes from seasons 1 to now, the main villain will finally do or learn something. Well, too bad you're reading MHA. I suggest dropping all expectations for Handyman because this f***ing idiot still can't pose an actual threat to the heroes. Look how the huge massive fingers managed to hit both God and Bunny Gal. And only removed their gear. What the f***ing hell is this supposed to be? We are in the f***ing finale and this f***ing loser still can't do anything. He's literally repeating what happened during the war arc. And we can see while he did manage to get some extra powers, not a single brain cell was added in his upgrade. He's being disabled again. Yet is so f***ing dumb he won't even hide behind UA. Or do anything about it.
Consider this revenge for what you did!
The heroes keep advertising him as the deadliest villain in history. More like the most brain-dead villain. And speaking of the heroes, there's a huge massive fingers covering the entire arena. And they're not even scared one bit. They're fully f***ing aware the so-called deadliest brain-dead villain in history can't do a f***ing thing to them. I've been joking about Handyman being useless for a long time now. And everything he does just never fails to prove me right every single time.
I tear apart every last atom.
Well, that's stupid. It's like he's made of 50% useless and 50% embarrassing, and he's stuck switching between the two.
For 5 minutes. Could you not be yourself? For 5 minutes!
Now about the danger sense. Yeah, it's pretty useless. Its activation requirements are very specific, has a lot of loopholes, doesn't work as intended, and completely unnecessary.
Shut the f*** up! Know your f***ing place, trash!
Why is buff me up even passed on to this guy in the first place? Well, let's talk about this as a whole. What's even the point of having multiple stacking quirks from buff me up? Superman stomped Deadline before.
Have you come to kill me a second time, All Might?
So hard and fast off screen that no one even knew the guy in his second appearance, not to mention stomped again by a weakened Superman. Both times he didn't even need to use extra raw FA powers. Imagine having multiple quirks, but cannot use them because everything goes down in a single hit. Imagine having danger sense in a world full of nothing but weak and pathetic villains. Now let's get to the Libra part. For the longest time, I avoided bashing Libra too much because I very well know she's a favorite. And I don't want to mess with rabid fans. But now since there's an awful lot of hate this little shit is getting, time for this channel to finally join the bandwagon.
You're totally f***ed up!
Going back, why the f*** does this stupid love triangle subplot even exist in the first place? It's awkward, forced, and incredibly bullshit. Since Libra and Falcon, and by extension Telly, barely met at all. And for some reason the plot likes to bring it up over and over and over again, in a desperate attempt to connect Libra to Telly as a rival. Remove her from the story and nothing will happen. She just keeps getting shoved into scenes because she's the creator's waifu. I bet he browses MHA forums a lot and saves all the Libra cosplays and fanarts in a hidden folder in his PC. I mean, his obsession with Libra's thighs is f***ing insane, and they're not even good thighs. Also, why is this scene pretending to be tenseful? When Falcon, and by extension Telly, has tons of ways to defeat this useless little sh**. Falcon can black whip her and drop her in the middle of the ocean. Falcon can black whip her and fly her all the way to UA. And f***ing toss her to the f***ing electric barrier. Let's see how you like the taste of full damage and useless. Falcon can just punch her. Simple as that. Let's see how you like the taste of full damage and useless. In fact, the entire Libra fight is set in an island in the middle of nowhere. Most of them could never cross the ocean even if they wanted to. Heroes can already evacuate and leave the villains there. Heck, all they need to do is to drop vegetables at them so the villains could eat their greens. And learn from their mistakes. And then seal off the entire island. Even better, they could turn it into a tourist attraction later on. It would be named Libra and the Sausage Island. Or maybe Libra and the Island of Sausages. Or how about this one?
Welcome to Mercenary High!
The problems of the heroes can easily be solved with a little bit of common sense. The heroes not using common sense is making it look like they are just making their own problems since the villains are so easy to beat.
What else can we find on the internet?
Let's go check the MHA Reddit. I bet there's a lot of stuff there. Oh look, there's a very nice Libra cosplay. And another. And another one.
That's a lot of cosplays.
This is getting repetitive. Is there anything on the MHA Reddit aside from Libra cosplays? Oh look, a leak for the next chapter. Interesting.
Interesting.